welcome to a new Beauty and the Boutique video with me, Katie, professional makeup artist, stylist and founder of online store beautyandtheboutique.com. Today I'm going to chat to you and hopefully give you tips of things that have helped me in the past. And it's all about how we can make ourselves happier each day, every day. A good friend gave me some amazing advice a long time ago, and this advice has really stuck with me. And it's quite simply to treat yourself like you would treat your best friend. It is that simple. And throughout this video, I'm going to share with you tips as to how you could implement that kind of thinking into your everyday life. I'm also going to share how that way of thinking has helped me. And I really hope that this video helps you too. I don't know about you, but I find it so much easier to forgive a friend than I can forgive myself for something that I've done wrong. So something that I really kind of beat myself up about lately was I forgot a friend's birthday, and when I realised I'd forgotten about it, I completely beat myself up about it, and I just felt terrible. I felt it made me just seem like such a bad friend. Of course, as soon as I remembered, I got on the phone, I apologised and promised, to make it up to her. She was totally cool with it. She simply said, do you know what, we're just all busy and don't worry about it. I've done the same myself, and yeah, let's go out for dinner. Brilliant. The truth is, I wouldn't dream of berating my friend the way I kind of berated myself for forgetting her birthday. So with this in mind, when you make mistakes, be it forgetting a birthday, doing something wrong, learn from those mistakes, kind of forgive yourself. Give yourself compassion and kindness just as you would your best friend. Learn from it and move on. Next time you're going through a really difficult time and in need of really great support, treat yourself as you would treat your best friend in that situation. So this advice really came into its own some years ago now when my dad passed away. It was a really difficult time because I was running Beauty and the Boutique, and obviously the business kind of carries on, and that meant that I had to carry on and put on a smiley face and be ready for work, and I found it really hard. So I took a step back and I thought to myself, what advice would a friend give me right now? And it was to write down 3 things each night that made me feel grateful for the life I had or the day that I'd had. And sometimes it was as simple as my cat gave me extra cuddles today. It could be the littlest things, but what it helped me do was really focus on the goodness in life. So when you're going through a difficult time, try and take a step back and think of the advice a friend would give you to give you the courage to keep on going, and take that advice on board. Also, believe in yourself just as your friends believe in you, because you do have the strength and things will get better. This one's really important because we all lead really busy lives, and it can be extremely hard to find a little piece of me time, and sometimes that me time can actually make us feel a bit kind of selfish or guilty because we think we should be doing things for others. But actually, to take some me time gives you the strength to carry on giving to others around you, friends, family, work, colleagues, etc. If a friend came to you and said, do you know what, I'm feeling really stressed, I've got no time to myself, think about the advice you give that friend and then take that advice on board yourself. So for me, I took this advice on board and I thought to myself, okay, what advice would a friend give me? Because I'd say to the friend, you know what, I just don't have the time. Where am I going to find the me time from? And I took a step back and I thought, actually, a friend would help give me a solution. And I worked out by thinking in that kind of mindset way that if I just went to bed half an hour earlier and woke up half an hour earlier, I could have 30 minutes each day to myself. I've just got that extra time to make myself a cup of tea, listen to my favourite podcast, take a bit extra time doing my makeup, which I find really relaxing, and it just keeps me feeling refreshed and kind of nourished, ready to take on the day. A friend would tell you that you are important enough to make time for yourself in the day. So think long and hard about this and make sure you do it. The next piece of advice I've got for you as to how to use this kind of being your own best friend mindset made such a difference to me, and it involved how I saw myself. So I'd got myself in such a rut with negative self-talk. So how I've used this, and I've used it in two areas of my life. One is how I kind of see my reflection or see my body, my skin, and the other is how I've used this in a everyday kind of work situations. I have quite severe scarring on my legs, and when I'm getting changed or wishing to, you know, to go put swimwear on, I feel absolutely, I feel really self-conscious, and my negative self-talk starts going into overdrive. I think I look repulsive, I worry what people are going to think of me, I lose all my confidence, and that's when I need to take a step back and think about, would a best friend be saying such negative talk to me about the scarring on my legs? No, they wouldn't. They'd be turning it around in a positive way and saying, don't worry, you're more than just scarring. The shape of your legs are nice, and you could put, you know, makeup cover on them, or you could wear a sarong, or, you know, coming up with solutions and ways to make me feel better. And it's not natural to think like this, because I think when we feel conscious of something, our head quickly goes to the negative. But it's really important that as soon as your head goes to that negative, you think to yourself, what would a friend say to me? I can guarantee you they'll try and think of a solution, or they'll try and think of a way to say something that makes you feel better. In a work situation, this works really well, because some big challenge might come about, and I'll think, oh gosh, how am I going to cope with this? How am I going to solve this? And rather than think I can't do something, I think about what a friend would say to me, and I know a friend would say, you can do this, and you have all the resources in your brain to think of a way to achieve this. And that just helps me reframe things in my head and gives me the confidence to tackle and take on the challenge. The next time you're feeling particularly hard on yourself, perhaps your negative self-talk is going into overdrive, take a step back and think to yourself, how would a friend speak to me in this moment? And I hope it will give you the confidence and make you feel like you can achieve and that you are enough. I hope this video has inspired you to really try treating yourself as you would your best friend. And remember the golden rule, if you wouldn't say it to a good friend, don't say it to yourself. Be kind with yourself, be patient and be supportive. And I hope in time, when you really challenge yourself to think in this mindset, you'll feel happier every single day. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you soon in another video. Bye.